Today I'm going to share with you my first impressions of the Bottega Veneta mini pouch. I've had this bag for almost 3 weeks now and I have a pretty good first impressions of this bag. I'm going to talk about the sizing, show you the capacity with a close-up. Not really so much talk about the amazing things about this bag because I do love it, but share with you a few things that you might want to take note of if you're considering getting this bag. As you can see, I am matchy-matchy with this bag. I am wearing this gorgeous silk blouse that matches the bag in this color racing green, and I just want to say thank you to today's video sponsor for this portion, Lilysilk, for sending me this gorgeous silk blouse. I thought it would be so appropriate to do a video with a green bag and a green top and share with you 3 of the things that Lilysilk has sent to me. This tie detail, I saw some pictures of people like tying a little bow here. I think that's really pretty as well. I just tied a little knot and I thought that was kind of cool. Their silk is amazing. It's so comfortable, so breathable. They use 100% mulberry silk. It is absolutely luxurious to the touch, and it comes in this beautiful packaging, which, you know, I have hard time throwing away because their packaging in these boxes are really good. So if you don't want to buy them for yourself, you can actually buy these for gifts. Last year during Black Friday, I bought tons of pillowcases for my family. Let me show you the other thing that I got. Also very green. Coming up a little bit more blue, but it's like a teal blue green pillowcase that they also sent to me. This is the zip version. Oh my goodness, I wish you could just reach through the camera and feel this. This is a pleasure to sleep at night. When I put my head on this, I just want to fall asleep. For pillow, if you don't want to invest in a full set of a bed sheet, get pillowcases. Look at this top. It is emerald green. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder and I am just like, wow, what a gorgeous color. The final thing that I got from them, and I've already worn it once, I have been changing all my undergarments. Gone are the days of wired bras. It's so uncomfortable, it pinches into my skin. So I have been buying those wireless bras. And nowadays they have these like sports bra version. So this is one that they sent to me and gosh, it is so comfortable. Looks so good under tops as well. The lining, you can't see it. So if if you're conscious about like the bra straps or seams, this is really good. There's no wiring. There is of course the padding, and it's not tight. It's very stretchy. So I actually didn't know that they make bras or sports bras or this kind of silk sports bra. So I was so thrilled to be able to pick one and try, and probably need to go and like get some or even use my own discount code. I have a discount code which is for 15% off site-wide. I will leave it here as well as the link down below. You can use my code. I don't get anything from the code. It is just for all of you because I actually am converted to silk. So anyway, thank you to Lilysilk for these beautiful pieces. Let's talk about the mini pouch. If you're wondering how big this bag is, it actually looks quite puffy, but in terms of length, it's about 8 inches. And the height of this bag is about 5 inches. And the width at its widest is approximately 3 inches. It's quite a small bag, and the opening is not very friendly, right? Because when you open it up, I've got my things inside, which I will show a clip of how some part of the leather sort of folds inwards, and you gotta, maneuver your things inside to put it in. So I'm gonna like put a clip of how I put my things inside, and you can see that if I have larger, longer items like my Kate Spade, which is much longer, I do need to slide it to the side and kind of maneuver it between the leather and put it to the side. It's not the most ideal, especially if I want to take my things out very quickly, but it works. So with the phone, it's going to be the same. I do need to put it at an angle and then slide it in. So going in is pretty easy because you're putting your things in your bag, but if you're in a rush, you're running around, you want to grab your things, it can be a bit of a hassle to pull it out from the side. It's not difficult. However, it's something that I wanted to share, that this portion of the leather here does take a bit of space when you're putting your things inside. Let's talk about the capacity. So it is like a pouch, like a big, not a big hole, like a mini hole, and you can put everything inside. And I love the fact that when you open it, you can see all your stuff. It's a mini bag, so you need to be strategic to put your things. If you carry more than necessary, then it's going to be a struggle to close the bag. You need to shake it a little bit and shake it to the side and push it to the side. Going in is easy. Taking the things out, especially when they start to layer on top of each other, could be a challenge if you're in a rush or you're walking around, you don't have the bag on the desk and you need to, fiddle around the things. When I use this bag, I don't stuff it to the max. Even though I have so much place to maneuver the things. I would go out with, say, my Kelvy or Hermes Kelvy Duo, which is also in a green color. This is in Vert Jade. Go with this. Of course, take my house keys. I will bring my AirPods and maybe one more item like a lip balm or maybe like my hand cream. And that's about it. And it's good enough because this is a bag that I used for going out for a quick run, not exercise run, like just going out for just a quick shopping trip. Talk about the weave leather and this intricato or weave design. This is not my first weaved Bottega bag or intricato Bottega bag. This is my second bag. I also had a wallet in the same weaving design. I don't have those two bags, that bag as well as that wallet anymore. It is basically strips of leather that they have woven into this beautiful pouch. But what I've noticed about these bags, and I already knew it with my previous Bottega items, is that it has unfinished corners. So because it's a strip, the side of the leather is unfinished, right? It's raw. And when you're carrying the bag and you're rubbing against your body, the the weaving portion will kind of like uplift over time. It's sort of curl up over time, but that is wear and tear, and that's kind of to be expected. If you are careful, it will not be pieces of the weaving all becoming like a U shape. It won't, unless you're constantly rubbing and being really rough with it. My other Bottega bag, I used it for quite a while, and I was carrying it to work and all. Honestly, the wear and tear is not so bad, but there will be wear and tear. So I have to warn you first, because they have this weaving, you will see some curling on certain parts. Not the entire bag, certain parts, and most likely those are the parts that you tend to reach for more. So for this mini pouch, I already noticed like a few spots that will have a bit more of that curling situation because of the way that it is scrunched up at the top where the opening is. So the way they've made this bag is it's one smooth leather, and they put this metal piece for the opening, and I believe they kind of like scrunched up the leather to the top and then stitched it in at this portion. So this part, the weaving is not flat anymore. It's sort of like all crunched up to like a scrunchie together. I do see there will be more of that curling maybe, or just, maybe a little bit more wear on this portion of the weaves, because this is where you touch the bag the most. Open, close, stretch, moving that. So this may be something that I will monitor over time. I'm not worried about it because it's it will probably be really unnoticeable unless you have maybe a light colored version, or maybe a light colored version. If you are concerned about that but you like this design, then maybe go for the mini pouch that is smooth. Another part of the leather where I do see will have more wear, and you will see it, is actually the metal opening, which is actually magnetic, so that you can close it like this. So this portion here, it's actually wrapped with the leather, and I already see a little dent from my fingernail because I constantly open and close this bag. I'm careful with all my bags, but I do use my bags. So when I am, carrying it on my shoulder here, kind of like blends into this beautiful top. When I, have it under my arm and I'm using my two fingers to, easily flip it open like this, because of this action that I do, I kind of like left a dent with my fingernail on the leather here, which I think over time is something that I will get more and more because I just get more comfortable using this bag. If you don't dig your finger like straight into it, you will not scratch the leather. But yeah, there's a little bit of a dent, and I think that comes from me opening and closing the bag often. And because it's wrapped with leather, it's more obvious. And the final part where I would see wear and tear is actually the inner part of this bag. Now, it's a small bag. If you want to protect this bag using a bag organizer, I think it will take up a lot of the space. If any of you have a bag organizer for this mini pouch, let me know how it works out for you, and maybe I'll get one. But because it's smooth leather and my things are rolling around in it, there will be those very light leather dents. And if you know leather bags, when they have smooth leather, you get dents. They're not scratches, they're like, you know, pressed into it. And such a soft leather, you know. Is it considered damage? It's not damage, it's just the wearing of the leather, like a leather jacket. When you press on it, there's wear on it. So if I really want to nitpick at this bag, that is another spot that I would see more and more as I, you know, put my wallet in, or maybe like my AirPod case, which has a little nip here when I stuff it in, and it'll leave little dents as it pokes on the leather. It's not damage, it's just dents. Unless I have something sharp, then of course I cannot save it. My final sharing for this bag as a first impression, something for you to think about, is do not overstuff this bag. Even though you could, because of the capacity, like if I wanted to, I could put a lot of things, shift it around and make it like a big dumpling and just carry the bag. I wouldn't, because this bag is full leather, and when you have too many things in it, it does have a bit of weight. And this bag is strung up on two small little leather tabs here. It's a lot for the bag if you stuff this max out and you've got it hanging on your shoulder, or even as a crossbody bag and it's swinging and all. So I caution you, because these two leather tabs are sewn inside the leather as part of the bag. I wouldn't carry too much and let this bag be a swinging pendulum. I don't think it's good for the bag over time. Probably as a new bag, it can take it. But if you're gonna be using this on a regular basis and stuffing it max out using full capacity, I would think, don't quote me on this, probably need to stuff it to try it out. I'm not gonna do it, but if any of you are gonna do it, let me know. That this leather piece here may stretch. You know, I feel it, it's soft. It's not a metal bit. It's actually, you know, pretty soft. Very sturdy, it's sewed in very well, and it's very tight inside the bag. But again, if you're swinging the bag, this bag, triple its weight, swinging it around at this point, it's not good for the bag. So again, mini bag, treat it like a mini bag, use it as an occasion bag. That's my initial thoughts on it. You know, I don't really want to talk about, oh my god, this bag is amazing, it's beautiful. I think all of you already know that I do love this bag. But I wanted this video to highlight the things that I have noticed about this bag and to tell you guys straight so that you will also be aware of it and make the right decision if this bag is for you. It's a little different in my collection, and I actually like the artistic look of it. It's, you know, the uniqueness of the intricato makes this bag more special. The color, of course, look at this. It's I cannot not look at it. It's so gorgeous. I have to stop myself because I know it's not the most practical bag, because like I said, those sharings just now, you know, there are things that I need to take care of and notice. But I am honestly, okay, it's so difficult for me to say this, but I'm honestly considering getting another Bottega bag in a different color. That is how much I have been like, damn, I really enjoy it. I enjoy styling it with, you know, my regular clothes, and it's different. I think that's one of the things that is catching my attention more. It's different. It's not the regular, you know, luxury culprits. Don't see a lot of people carry this bag actually, and I kind of like that. You see a lot of it on social media maybe, but in reality, like real life, as a mini bag, I don't see a lot of people on the streets carrying this bag. So I kind of like that. I kind of like it being more special in that sense. Bottega has been dreamy and adventurous with their colors. Their greens are mind-blowingly gorgeous. There's this brighter green. There are purples, there are caramels, there are reds, you know, they have this beautiful blue as well. The leather colors are superb and just like candy, just very pleasing to the eyes, which is why I decided to ask Lilysilk, can I get this green top? I am becoming adventurous with my colors ever since I got this bag. It's transformed me. I love black, I still always love black, but I am now more adventurous even with my top, even with my pillowcase, so it's kind of interesting how things can suddenly change because of something else, right? Don't forget to check out Lilysilk. No lie, they have amazing quality silk. Not just because, you know, they've given it to me. I have purchased Lilysilk for real. I spent a lot of money with them over Black Friday and I'm willing to buy this. This is so beautiful. Look at this. I feel like an emerald goddess. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed and hit the notification bell as well. Otherwise, everybody please take care, stay safe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!